All right, folks, how y'all doing? All right, so y'all ready for episode 2 of Bringing the Funk with Roland Martin? All right, so we got folks on Meerkat, we got folks on Periscope, we got folks over here on YouTube. All right, so I'm rocking my Houston Astros gear. That's what I want to do. So let me go ahead and start breaking this thing down for you, okay? So here's the deal. Donald Trump running for president. This is what I call the summer follies. The media is loving this whole deal. It is the ultimate reality show. Trust me, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, websites, Politico, Al Jazeera, BBC, all of these people, look, they love this. They just adore the craziness and the madness dealing with Donald Trump. Why? Because he's a walking train wreck. Every time he opens his mouth, every time he says something, it's outlandish, it's crazy, and they are covering him wall to wall. And do you know why the media is covering him wall to wall? Because they know he's not going to be there in January. They know people in Iowa and New Hampshire and South Carolina and Nevada, and then all of a sudden when you go to Florida and Texas and Georgia, they're not going to vote for Donald Trump because they know he's obscene. They know he's trifling. They know he's pathetic, but it's a reality show. So that's why I haven't spent much time worrying about this whole deal, okay? It hasn't bothered me one bit. So I'm just letting these people just go on, handle their business, just be stuck on stupid and knock themselves out. But let me break a couple of things down for you, all right? Here's what I find to be absolutely hilarious. So the other day, Ann Coulter, she said, oh my God, Trump's position on immigration is so wonderful. I don't care if he performs abortions in the White House. Yes, Ann Coulter said that, okay? So here's why this whole thing is stupid. And here's why these people are stuck on stupid. All we've heard, 2008, 2012, 2004, rock hard core conservative principles. Seriously? Did y'all realize when Donald Trump talked about in the debate when he said that, oh, he disagreed with the, what was it? Was it the concept of abortion? Really? Really? And I love it how people are saying, well, look, people can change their mind. They could just go from one. You got Sean Hannity, who's supposed to be Mr. Conservative. Mr. Conservative Sean Hannity. All of a sudden, oh, we love his truth. We love his honesty. Okay, aren't these the same people who are blasting President Obama, saying, where's his plan? Where are his specifics? Dude has none. It's an absolute joke. And so I'm looking at conservatives going, I'm sorry, what, how y'all feel? I thought religion was supposed to be so important to conservatives. Any of y'all actually hear Donald Trump talking about religion? No. In fact, I thought family values were supposed to be important to conservatives. How many times has Trump been married? I thought respecting women, and again, family values. Look at the comments that Donald Trump has said about women. Okay, let me help you out with this one. Have any of y'all seen Donald Trump's wife? Have any of y'all heard Donald Trump's wife? But I thought conservatives, Republicans are the party of family values. See, this is not about trashing conservatives or Republicans, but I'm trying to explain to y'all why this whole thing is a joke. There's a reason why the Huffington Post is leaving Donald Trump on their entertainment page, because they know exactly what this whole deal is all about. See, I'm cracking up. Bill Maher says that, oh, it's great. This guy says what he wants. Well, when you know you're not going to win, when you know this is a reality show, when you know this is a joke, of course you can just say anything that's crazy. Okay, Y'all want to know how crazy this is? These nuts has received 9% in the polls in North Carolina. Seriously, these nuts is registering at 9% of the polls in North Carolina. Do you know how stupid this is? Y'all, this is the summer follies. And what conservatives really should be doing is recognizing that all these polls, y'all, people say the voters, the voted. Not one person has voted. Y'all realize the Iowa caucus isn't until January. Then they're going to vote in New Hampshire. Then they're going to vote in South Carolina. Then they're going to vote in Nevada. Y'all, this is a complete waste of time. And so I get a kick out of watching MSNBC and watching CNN and watching Fox News and watching these people just foam up their mouth. Oh my God, the latest poll. Did you see it? Yo, seriously? Conservatives have always talked about the importance of the military. They've always trumpeted the military, our veterans. The assault, the verbal assault Donald Trump performed on John McCain, Senator John McCain, and his poll numbers went up. Let me help y'all out. Right now, poll numbers, you know what it's all about? It's about name recognition. It's about what's outlandish. You can't take right now seriously. Don't forget, in October 2011, Mr. 999, Herman Cain, who had no chance in hell of winning the Republican nomination, he was leading in the polls. Herman Cain. Don't y'all remember in 2011, Michelle Bachmann, out of Minnesota, she won the Iowa straw poll. And so here's my advice to all of you. Relax. Don't waste time with this. Accept this for what it is. The ultimate reality show. This is a rich guy, okay, who says outlandish things, who's nuts. That's, oh my goodness, Mexico, they're going to pay for the wall. Right. You're going to make them pay for the wall. Sure, Donald Trump. And then, of course, he says, I'm going to win the Latino vote. No, you're not. I'm going to win the black vote. No, you're not. See, we always talk about, we want straight talk. We want somebody to be honest. We also want somebody who's actually going to have a chance to win. And so I'm telling y'all, allow these people to have their fun. It's August. So here's what I want y'all to do. Get ready for Labor Day. Get ready for vacation. Get ready for back to school. Do all those things. Trump says, I'm going to spend $1 billion. No, he's not. He's not, because he knows he's not going to win. But what I do want, though, I want my conservative friends to come back. I do. I want y'all to come back. I want y'all to return because, see, the problem I have is y'all are letting somebody pimp y'all. You're letting somebody just run roughshod, and you're falling for it. So look at Ann Coulter. If y'all don't know by now that Ann Coulter is a joke, that all Ann Coulter is doing is actually lining her pockets crazy amount of money and writing these nutty books, and y'all are eating them up. But the fact that she is latching herself to Donald Trump says all you need to say. See, here's the deal. Donald Trump knew by attacking Megyn Kelly, he was going to elicit a reaction. He is P.T. Barnum. That's what he is. He's a rodeo clown. Sorry, Glenn Beck. The real rodeo clown is Donald Trump. But that's what you have here. And so you're going to have the most crazy, outlandish things. He's eating this whole thing up. Because you know what? Wasn't a lot of people were actually watching Celebrity Apprentice. Don't really care. And so now they're saying, hey, let's just be totally nuts and crazy with this thing called the presidential election. So I'm not really interested. I'm actually kind of bored. And so we'll let the rich guy have all the fun, make all this noise, give free helicopter rides in Iowa, and do all that he does. But y'all know this is not real. You guys know once we get to March, you're not going to sit here and actually have people voting for Donald Trump. You know this because the reality is this here. If Donald Trump gets the Republican nomination, even Michael Dukakis could beat him. Do you understand that? Even Michael Dukakis. So y'all enjoy the madness, enjoy the crazy. But to my conservative friends, don't let yourself get played. Don't simply give up your principles. Don't be so pissed off at President Barack Obama that you will actually, in a poll, support somebody who's nuts, who really has no business running for president. But the media, go ahead and accept it. You're loving this. You're loving it. You're loving the crazy. I'm sure Phil Griffin at MSNBC, and I'm sure Roger Ailes at Fox, and I'm sure Jeff Zucker over at CNN. I'm sure Kate O'Brien over at Al Jazeera is going, yay, because in the summer doldrums, when nothing is really going on, there's really no breaking news. There's really nothing happening. Donald Trump is the gift that keeps on giving. That's what you have going on, and that's the whole deal. Folks, it is about ratings. That's what it's about. It's the summer doldrums. It's the summer follies. Accept it for what it's worth. Okay? All right, so here's the deal. That's it for this installment of Bring the Funk with Roland Martin. You know I'm going to break it down. Y'all can hit me on Instagram at Roland S. Martin. You can also hit me on Twitter. You can go to my Facebook fan page, or you can actually comment on this here. Here's the deal. On Periscope, this will be available for the next 24 hours. I want y'all to sit here and share it with people. But also, go to my YouTube page, and we'll have the video on here. We have all the episodes of Bringing the Funk with Roland Martin. I'm going to try to do this every single day. I'm going to just take some topic, and I'm going to share my thoughts on it and share with y'all, and that's the deal. But I'm going to tell you what's going to be real funny. It's going to be real hilarious if a dude, actually, I'm telling y'all, do you realize how it's going to be funny if a guy changes his name to D's Nuts and he keeps trending in the polls? That would be hilarious, because you know what? According to the criteria set by the cable networks, they will actually have to let him in. I think we should go find that dude who was the rent is too damn high, and we need to have him change his name to D's Nuts and then let him get in the debates. Because look, if it's going to be a reality show, you might as well go all the way and just go ahead and just make it. That, to me, I believe will be utterly hilarious. All right, I got to go. Y'all take care. Peace. Bring the funk. Roland Martin. Always go Stros. Holla.